And we all know it is hot, miserably hot, some would say, but it's not just affecting people.
As a matter of fact, public transit has seen its fair share of issues this summer, especially here in Austin. Here's our Ford Sanders has more on CapMetro's plan to handle the heat.
42 days in a row of triple-digit heat. 57 total for the year. Central Texans are going through it right now, but so are our transit systems.
Everybody's having a little bit of trouble with AC, obviously. It's a vehicle, it moves down the street, it opens the doors on every corner. It's tough on the systems.
Andy Skabowski with CapMetro says they make sure to prepare before summer by ordering AC compressors and other parts ahead of this extreme heat. But something that's hard to prepare for, the bending and warping of train rails.
And these are the rails that we're actually talking about. It's where CapMetro's trains run. But the problem is we're not going to get too close because, well, it's hot, and that's the issue. The heat is actually causing what's called sun kinks. You may better know that as bending or warping of the metal. And the reason why is because all of this heat is causing these tracks that are nailed down to expand.
If they nail down to the ties and the track expands, well, it's got nowhere to go other than to bend on itself.
The infrastructure itself, besides the actual vehicle, has thermal expansion and contraction.
CapMetro experienced this just weeks ago, calling in engineers and having to use a bus to take train passengers to their destinations. Brian Gettinger, a civil engineer and transit consultant, says there are other options.
If you go underground for a system, it's going to be 60 degrees down there, no matter if it's January or August. And it does provide the rider a little different experience.
But for now, the city of Austin is trying to work with the infrastructure they have, laying down a chemical on the roads known as their cool pavement technology. This is meant to help decrease the temperature by 10 degrees on street surfaces, but direct sunlight takes a toll on infrastructure.
The more that happens, it is hard on the infrastructure, getting hot and getting cold, particularly in the sun. It might be 105, but in the sun, it might be, that surface might be 130.
Skabowski says this summer is proving to be a challenging one for CapMetro, and they want to prioritize their staff above it all.
The other impact it has is on our workforce. It's hot. And so, we give them Gatorade, we let them take extra breaks. That does affect productivity, obviously.
In Austin, I'm Ford Sanders.